Youngboy and King Von were cool back in the day, but then they sparked a beef that changed the rap game forever. Now Von is dead, Youngboy's going to prison, and Lil Durk is facing a death sentence, and today, we're breaking the whole thing down. Before King Von and Youngboy ever hopped in the booth and started rapping, both of them were active in the streets. Von was repping the Black Disciples in Chicago, while Youngboy was turning up in his hometown of Baton Rouge. Von had been catching cases his whole life and was allegedly one of the biggest shooters in Chicago, and Youngboy was still doing drive-bys even after he had been in the rap game for a few years. Von started rapping after he came home from jail in December 2017, and back then, everything was cool with him and Youngboy. Youngboy's homie Quando Rondo was even kicking it with Von and dissing Von's ops in Chicago, but then Von started dissing Youngboy out of nowhere and said he was capping in his raps. Von was riding around listening to Youngboy's track, Play With Us, and said,
"Fuck Youngboy talking about on this song, bro."
What?
He talking crazy on this man.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
On his ass now.
On his
All that
ass.
cap. You got cap in your raps.
Youngboy had a lot of wild lines on the track like, "Bitch, you fumbling through your shit and send bullets through your neck." In the club screaming out, "Who want it? Fill my pocket with bodies. I got them pounds on the couch, the chopper right by the faucet." It's not clear what Von was calling cap on, but he made it clear he wasn't gonna be linking up with Youngboy in the booth. Everything was quiet for a couple of years, but then Von took another shot at Youngboy when he posted a picture with Youngboy's baby mama, Jania. That's when Youngboy clapped back and said, "I'm gonna make sure that my son fuck your daughter since you trolling, bitch." King Von had been dating Asian Doll for a while, and after they broke up, Youngboy linked up with her in the studio and dropped a track. Von called the track trash, and then Youngboy clapped back and took the beef to another level. Von had just moved to Atlanta, and Youngboy allegedly dissed him on the track Dead Trolls and rapped, "Travel around with hella troops. I got pictures of you, lil pussy bitch. Plan on staying in something in Atlanta too. Won't get up with me, but I don't fuck with you. All in Pampers, sunset tripping too. Bounty hunter bitch, trying to eat the crew." Von and Youngboy's homies started sending shots back and forth on social media. After it all went down, Von's homie Lil Reese went on No Jumper and said that Youngboy's crew used to be cool with all of them and even kicked it at Reese's crib.
It wasn't no beef or no shit that, you know, like some of his homies would come to Chicago and pull up to my crib and shit.
But after Youngboy and Von started beefing, everyone else jumped into the situation too. Lil Reese said that he was gonna catch Quando Rondo and put hands on him. Then Quando said,
"Man, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing to me." Bondus, I need you to whip some of that voodoo up.
Let's go!
For real. I need you to fuck a nigga life up, Bondus.
Let's go. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Smoke one?
Man, I'm about to go stop by the Woo Lady.
Then Quando's homie Lil Tim hopped on Twitter and warned everyone in Chicago to stop dissing Quando. Tim and Quando both came up in Savannah and had been tight for years. And 1 year before he killed King Von, Tim got caught up in another shooting in Savannah. Tim was chilling on the block when someone pulled up and started letting off shots. Tim caught a bullet in the leg, but he was still able to run around to the back of a crib and wrap his leg up with a towel. And just a couple of months before he pulled the trigger on King Von, Lil Tim got booked in Savannah after the cops busted a drug trafficking ring he was allegedly involved with. The cops busted down the doors of a trap house and found 15 pounds of weed, a bunch of guns, and $16K in cash. What was really wild about the case is that an ex-NBA player named Tim Quarterman was caught up in it too. Quarterman played in Seattle and Houston before he switched to the G League and played for Israel and New Zealand. But he allegedly had one foot in the streets because he wasn't making enough from basketball. Lil Tim got hit with theft and drug charges, but it's not clear if the charges stuck or not. Tim either bonded out or beat the case though, and a couple of months later, he saved his homie Quando from King Von. A day before everything went down, DJ Academics posted a video with Von, and Von said there wasn't any beef with Youngboy. According to Von,
They be saying that a lot. It's like we got the same interests in hoes, and then you know how the internet will try to make it.
Don't tell me I got problems over girls.
No, it's the internet, gang. It's the you know, they'll try to make it like that because it's the internet. You see what I'm saying?
nobody knows what would have happened if Von and Youngboy actually ran into each other in person. There's a chance they could have worked it out and squashed the beef, but when Von spotted Quando outside a club in Atlanta, he just walked right up to him and started swinging. Von and his crew were rolling deep, but a few hours before everything went down, Quando posted a video with Lil Tim where they were showing off the guns they were strapped up with in Atlanta. And after Von started swinging, Lil Tim proved he was ready for smoke and upped his strap right after Von put hands on Quando. What a lot of people don't know is that Quando and Lil Tim were involved with one of the most brutal wars in Georgia way before the situation with King Von popped off. Quando and Tim both started repping the Rollin' 60 Crips in Savannah when they were teenagers. The Rollin' 60 started in LA, and they're one of the biggest and oldest Crip gangs in California. It started as a part of the original West Side Crip gang founded by Tookie Williams, and eventually spread to different parts of the country, including Georgia. Quando's cousin Lil Pop and Lil Tim also repped a crew called Only the Mob, aka OTM, which was a group that had members from the Rollin' 60s, GDs, and other gangs. Most people only heard about Lil Pop after Durk's OTF homies allegedly killed him, but he had been in the streets for a long time. Back in 2016, OTM was beefing with two gangs called VBS and 1100 Block Gang. VBS and 1100 Block were also clicked up under the 2X gang umbrella. The first person who died in the war was a dude named Javante Reed, and an OTM affiliate named Craig Weston got booked for pulling the trigger. That's what really sparked the war, and a few months later, an alleged OTM affiliate named Kevin Jackson was killed while he was in VBS territory. After that, Savannah turned into a complete war zone, and there were 6 shootings in 10 days. The city was already getting shaken up, but what happened next shocked everybody. In July 2017, 3 shooters from OTM spotted a couple of 1100 Block members on the street and started letting off shots. They shot both of the 1100 Block dudes and drove off, but the cops were right on top of the OTM crew. During the chase, the OTM guys ran over an innocent dude and killed him. Then they crashed their whip and 2 of them died at the scene, including Lil Tim's homie Stucky. Lil Tim is famous for taking out King Von, but he allegedly caught 4 bodies way before the Von situation went down. Quando called Tim a shooter on the track Dead Guy and rapped, "Walked around that corner with that Glock in your hand, let him know what's what. Nigga try to kill Lil Tim, got shot in his hand, that's why we smoking, burning. Screaming that number that come right after 10. Late night, we screaming murder." And after Lil Tim took out Von, Quando allegedly confirmed the rumors about Tim already having 4 bodies on the track Purple Baby when he rapped, "Hellcat versus that Hemi, we straight dustin' nigga. Do the dash and the foe runner, way before that boy, we put foe on him. I'll be down, they up the skull on us. I done dropped the low, I'm in the NOLA thuggin'. Here they go, claiming they want smoke until they bro under." Most people didn't know anything about Quando and Lil Tim's history in Savannah, and there's a good chance that Von just didn't think they'd really be ready for smoke. Von and his crew randomly bumped into Quando and his homies outside of a hookah lounge in Atlanta. Von was still mad about Quando dissing him, so he decided to confront him. Surveillance footage from outside the club showed Von throw the first punch, causing a huge fight. So Lil Tim pulled out a strap and shot at Von while he was attacking Quando. Lil Tim killed Von, but he got hit up too and barely survived the situation. Von's homie Slutty allegedly shot Tim, and after Tim fell down, Slutty tried to stand over him and kill him. Slutty's gun jammed though, and he ended up getting killed by the police before he could fix his gun and kill Tim. After the shooting went down, Quando rushed Lil Tim to the hospital and saved his life. King Von's death shocked the whole rap game, but nobody knew that the situation was really just getting started. And that night is why Lil Durk is facing a death sentence right now. After the shooting went down, Quando aired the situation out on the track End of Story and rapped, "Hey, if the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't have said he wrong. Fuck what they say, that's understood. We had to make it home. I put that on the neighborhood before they bust my dome. Lil Timmy riding, right or wrong." King Von was blowing up in the rap game like crazy, and a lot of people were hating on Quando and his crew for killing him. Quando said it was self-defense, but there are rumors that Quando actually leaked his location to Von on purpose. And on End of Story, he raps, "Million on my head, that's what they say. That's all you got, bitch, make it 8. Come run up on me, bite the bait. 30 clip on me, jump out, shake." Quando also took shots at Lil Durk on the track when he raps, "Blood on your brother on the ground, go and pick your mans up. Damn right, we screaming self-defense. He should've never put his hands on me. Look at the footage, that's all the evidence. See them pussy niggas shouldn't have ran up on me." Everyone knew that Von obviously had beef with Youngboy and his crew, but even after he died, Asian Dog tried to say that there wasn't any beef.
Who the op? That's why I'm so confused. Like, who's the op? I got a song with Youngboy, Von got a song with Youngboy. Who the op? Only ops is you op-ass people in our motherfucking business, bitch.
But Youngboy allegedly clapped back on the track Handle One when he rapped, "She know it's beef, that boy an op, she fucking lying. Hold on, truck built bitch, you better pick a side. Believe me, one of them boys gonna die. Matter of time, I'ma dish out 5. Some people think Youngboy was actually dissing one of his baby mamas on the track, but he dissed Von like crazy on the track Bring the Hook and took the beef to another level. Youngboy raps, "We be the motherfucking grave diggers. Pallbearers bring your body to the grave. Bring it to the grave. We leave him slayed, nigga. It ain't an open case. We left his motherfucking brain missing." And then he called out everyone in O Block and said, "Nigga, this that Squid Game. O Block pack get rolled up. Murder what they told us. Atlanta boy get folded up." Everybody was shocked when the track dropped, and some dudes from O Block clapped back at Youngboy and posted a video where they were burning 4K trade flags. Then Youngboy allegedly took another shot at Durk on the track Know Like I Know and raps, "I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Just like your friend, you'll bite the dust. Nigga, that ain't blood. You ain't ready to see some brains around the club." Then Youngboy hopped on IG and posted a photo where he spelled out, "You niggas gon' die with cash." Lil Durk finally responded to all the dissing and posted a picture where he spelled out, "Hurry your bitch ass up," with his own cash. Fans have been wanting Durk to respond to Youngboy for a while, and he finally dissed Youngboy back on the track Aha and raps, "Niggas acting like they really like that since my brody died. Just got out the feds, you bring up murders with your police ass." Youngboy clapped back immediately on the track I Hate Youngboy and dissed Durk's cousin Nooski, who was killed in 2014. Youngboy also dissed Von and Durk's girlfriend India Royale on the same track and rapped, "How you talking shit when nothing ain't died about your cousin now? Quando got no filter, and he say that, they ain't gon' fuck with him. Clean up on aisle O. Youngin let that chop blow, and my brother let that stick blow. Nigga know that's my smoke. He called me a bitch, that's India, that be yo ho." Youngboy even dissed Durk's dad and said, "I don't give a fuck about this rap shit. I'll buzz at you. Your daddy hit the feds. Fuck that nigga. He a bitch too. Tell him sit on side your cousin mama while that bitch grieve too." It also wasn't just Youngboy dropping diss tracks. Lil Tim ended up beating the murder charge because he fired in self-defense. So after he got out of the hospital and cleared his legal situation, Lil Tim decided to drop his first song as a rapper, which was a diss about King Von. On the track Off the List, he raps, "Just check the new pussy nigga off the list. Quick to gun you down, but check the scope, bitch. I don't miss. Pull up to your mama house, you talking about a diss. 30 rounds up that Glock, we caught him by the fence." While Durk and Youngboy were sending shots back and forth, people on social media were clowning Durk and telling him to slide for Von. But what nobody knew back then is that Durk was already trying to get back for Von's death. According to the feds, Durk put a bag on Quando's head right after Von died. Durk was allegedly offering cash plus a deal with his OTF label to anyone who took Quando out, and somebody had already tried to kill him before Youngboy started dissing. In 2021, Quando and his crew got shot at while they were in Georgia, and one of his homies got hit in the hand. It's not clear who pulled up and tried to take him out at that time, but Quando had just dropped the track Soul Reaper and allegedly dissed Von when he raps, "Nigga ran up on me, then we sprayed him. I'm talking lights out. We do the dash in that Durango. Jumped out with that pipe out. So tell him pipe down." And in the video for the track, Quando and his homies robbed and killed a dude who looked like Lil Durk. After the King Von situation went down, Quando obviously had a target on his back and it was hurting his career too. Quando said that people wouldn't book him for shows anymore because they were worried that something would go down. Someone also leaked some alleged DMs where Quando was trying to squash the beef with Durk because he couldn't do shows anymore, but Quando hopped on IG and said that it was all cap. Lil Durk played the situation smart and wasn't sending threats where everybody could see, but his homies made it clear that they wanted to take Quando and Lil Tim out. Lil Tim got arrested after he killed King Von, but he bonded out a few months later, and Lil Reese said,
"We gonna roll his ass out real soon. Oh my mama."
The BDs didn't catch Lil Tim when he came home, but in 2022, Lil Durk allegedly sent his shooters to LA so they could kill Quando and get back for Von. On August 19th, 2022, Quando, his cousin Lil Pop, and Quando's sister were riding around LA. But what they didn't know is that 5 shooters from Chicago had flown into the city and were following them all day. Quando stopped at a gas station and parked at the pump, and that's when 3 shooters popped out from an alleyway and started letting off shots. Quando and his sister both made it out without getting hit, but Lil Pop was shot and killed right in front of him. According to the feds, someone in the OTF crew used an OTF credit card to fly the shooters out to LA. They got guns, masks, and a couple of whips, and that's when they started hunting Quando down. Lil Durk allegedly helped set the whole thing up, and when the flights were being booked to bring the shooters to LA, Lil Durk told somebody in the crew, Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. On the same day the shooters flew to LA from Chicago, Lil Durk and his homie Cuz flew from Miami to LA on a private jet. And when they touched down on the West Coast, Cuz is the one who got the guns and masks, and he also booked a hotel room under Lil Durk's name. There are also rumors going around that someone in OTF snitched, which is how the feds knew Durk was involved. Once the case was unsealed, court documents ended up online that said someone in OTF had been a police informant for years. DJ Academic said on Instagram that the snitch might be OTF Jam, a longtime affiliate of Lil Durk. Jam was convicted of a shooting in 2010 and served a 10-year sentence. He came home in 2022, but quickly caught another gun case after Durk supposedly gave him a $50,000 welcome home gift. So there are rumors that Jam was the informant listed in the court paperwork, and he agreed to wear a wire after catching the second gun case. It's still not clear if OTF Jam actually snitched or not, because the name of the informant has been kept confidential. But it does seem like there's a rat in the OTF camp. It took a couple of years for the feds to put the case together and arrest Durk, but rumors were flying from the jump that he had something to do with the hit on Quando. There are also rumors that a rolling 60 from LA named Brick Baby helped the OTF shooters find Quando, and after Pop got killed, Brick Baby said,
Slide for Vaughn, right?
Nobody.
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh, yeah, because of FBG Cash? Oh, who?
Nah, cause Lil Pop.
People think Durk was even warning Quando that he could get the 60s to set him up when he dropped the track Aha and rapped, "Switches on me, all face shots, we changing dental plans. All fast cars, make it skirt, we don't do rental vans. I can have your homie set you up, his ass a middleman." Durk also dry snitched about the Lil Pop hit when he went on DJ Academic's podcast and said he wasn't hearing people say slide for Von anymore.
For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
But the most disrespectful move Durk made was when he sampled Quando screaming after Pop died on an unreleased track. He also took shots at Quando on the track Same Side and rapped, "Yo homie died. You jumped in front of that fire, think you a lifesaver. And I fell out with my bitch, thought she was cheating, but it was a vibrator. Y'all laughed when bro died. When your bro died, turned to a crybaby. Jumped out on both sides with a 4-5. That boy can't hide, can he?" Quando survived the LA shooting, but losing Pop changed everything. After it went down, Quando dropped the track Long Live Pop and raps, "I think that I might throw the towel in on my bandana. I think somebody out Crenshaw ran down and hit my man up. How I'm gonna give my life to Allah. It's a dirty phantom. I wish I bulletproofed that Tahoe. Jump out with that hammer. That hurt my heart. I watched my partner die right by a gas pump. Look to the sky, a shooting star. Bet that I'm the last one." Quando even hopped on IG and said that he was laying down his Crip flag because there wasn't any loyalty in the streets. It seemed like Quando wanted to leave the trenches behind, but a month later he told Rolling Stone that he can't change because his fans don't want him to. And if he switched up how he was moving, then he would lose all the respect from being a rapper who was really living the life he rapped about. Rap fans were picking sides in the beef, and every time something bad happened, it just made everyone more popular. And Quando knew if he squashed the beef, then people would stop paying attention. So a couple of months after Pop died, Quando dropped a collab project with YoungBoy and took more shots at Von and his family. On the track Want Me Dead, Quando raps, "Ha, my favorite op dead. Sister talk too much. No, I don't like the bitch. Lil Timmy rolled her brother up. Got stepped on in some Nike kicks." He also dissed the ops for not killing him in Georgia back in 2021 and rapped, "Whole 100 shots missed at the show. Y'all niggas must be fucking capping. I'm smoking Zoppack out the O. He was a stepper, but got stepped on." Then Quando took more shots at Durk and Von and said, "That other rapper is Big Bro. It's been a year, we still ain't vanished. I made 300 off of dope, ain't did a show, but I'm still having. Fuck 300, TK4, that's what I'm repping, spell it backwards." Lil Tim ended up beating the case for killing Von, and Lil Durk dissed him on DJ Academic's podcast and called Lil Tim a nerd type.
That shit fucked everybody up. Like when a real gangster, you know what I mean? When a real gangster get took out by like a nerd type.
Then Quando clapped back and said, "The nerds got 7 of them last year." It's not clear if anyone tried to take Quando out again after Lil Pop got killed, but after Durk got locked up, Quando said he's ready to move on from everything. Quando hopped on IG and said that he was trying to forgive everyone he's had issues with in the past. And on the same day, he dropped the track Life Goes On and rapped, "It's been a couple of years, you lost a homie, then I know how you feel. Feel like rain coming down every time I drop tears. Quando said he was laying down his crib flag right after Pop got killed. And it looks like he's sticking to that because he also rapped, beefing with the same color on my skin, same color of the hammer. Young niggas round here beefing about the color of a bandana. That's why I put my flag down and I picked up a Quran because life goes on. What's crazy about the situation is that Youngboy and Von were the ones who started beefing, but Quando was the one who really got caught up in it the worst. Von ran up on him and got killed, and after that, Quando's had a target on his back ever since. And while Youngboy was locked down on house arrest in Utah, Quando was still trying to hustle in the rap game and keep his momentum up, while Youngboy and Durk were sending shots back and forth, with all the fans picking sides and making the beef even bigger. Quando was sending shots at Durk and Von too after Von got killed, but it looks like he's really just trying to leave all the drama behind him and move on. Youngboy got hit with a prison sentence, King Von is dead, and now Durk is facing the death penalty, so Quando is the last one who's still alive and free. Back in 2022, Quando told Rolling Stone, "Niggas live a violent life, ain't no changing that." Von's homies definitely still want to take him out, but now Durk and a bunch of other OTF affiliates are locked up, and rumors say that the feds could be dropping a RICO on the whole crew. And if Quando keeps his head down, he could actually make it out of the situation free, unlike everyone else.